Hello and welcome, my name is Nick Burnham, more Nostalgic One here on the internet, and tonight we're going to be playing some Amid Evil. I've played a little bit of the first level of this game so far, but I haven't gotten much farther than that. I've seen some more of this game, like some of the endgame weapons and some reviews, but otherwise I'm going in pretty blind. This first level is pretty tutorial-y, there's not too much going on. Challenge or enemy-wise or puzzle-wise, but this game looks like it gets pretty crazy later. And this is made by New Blood, which is the same studio that made Dusk, which is a very similar sort of game, like first-person Quake or Doom kind of shoot-'em-up game, like the games of yore that we all like to play. And there's a lot of interesting level design space going on in games like this. So I'm going to try and talk about that intelligently as well. Let's get into it. I'm going to start a new game.
It came from the age beyond the ages, from the space beyond vision. We live in an abyss of infinite darkness. We were minute among a myriad vast ones, bright amid a myriad dark ones. We failed.
We failed. Just like Doom, it's got like very cursory story stuff going on. And right away the space looks really cool. These textures are really nice, even though they're kind of low res. Just like, they look like Quake style textures, but obviously there's more going on, because I think this is in the Unreal Engine, but it's made to look like Quake. Let's see if we can make that. And along with these games come a lot of secrets that we're meant to find with platforming and clever use of textures, and the level design is going to try to signal to us without being too obvious about where the secrets are. This looks very Mayan-y, sort of. I like the skybox a lot. When we step out here, the music starts. These kind of, they're not hieroglyphics, but I think they're meant to evoke like hieroglyphics. I like the pot a lot. We can smash most of the pots in this game, I think. Or the torches, I want to say. Yeah, space looks really cool. I mean, it's mostly built using blocks, it looks like. Or cubes, even. Maybe this is supposed to be like the building blocks of all level design come from this space, you know? Just very, very simple shapes that we might use to block out a level, but we probably wouldn't use in the final version. Medium. Yeah, I think we're going to play on. I'm going to stick to medium for now. Wasn't having too much trouble with it. You do have to make this jump. But perhaps this is not your destined path if you fall. It's not too hard of a jump, but you do have to jump at kind of the point there. Just to show you what the other difficulties look like. There's easy here, which is just like a downward slope to get into. And hard is over here, which is more, it's not a puzzle, but you have to time your jumps. You are not worthy. Turn back. That's fair. Oops. I wonder if you can die in the tutorial. Nope. Guess not. I don't know if there are death crushers in this game, but there aren't here anyway. I wonder if there's like a way into a harder difficulty even, and we can kind of climb the architecture here. So we could play on hard mode if we wanted to, but I think we're gonna stick to normal. I'm wondering if there's like a hidden nightmare difficulty or something. Kind of looks like there is back here. Right. Yeah, so we can crouch down back behind this stuff. Here we go. Evil difficulty. Achievement unlocked. That looks really cool. I like the portals a lot. How do we get back up? Can we get back up? I don't know if we can get back up from here. Oh. I guess we just have to die. Cooked. You died. Abysmal. I even got an achievement for that. I think because we died in this tutorial. And that was back at the game that I was playing before. Let's go. Main campaign again.
It came from the age beyond the ages.
It's nice we can skip the very minimal cutscenes. I appreciate that. Doesn't take us too long to get back here. Loading times are not that bad so far. I think they were actually longer in Dusk. Maybe Dusk is not quite as well optimized as this game. I don't know. I don't know if they were made in the same engine with the same tools either. Oh yeah, you can also get a hint of the evil difficulty by looking through these slits in the floor, which is nice. Just like Quake. This is just like Quake. This difficulty selector. Oh, we don't want to go hard, sorry. Is this normal? Yeah, and they put normal on kind of like the most obvious path, besides like straight down. Like you have to turn right and backtrack to go to hard. But to go to normal, you just have to go this way. It's kind of like the easiest, I think. Save our lands. Evil has overrun our sacred lands. Free them. Yeah, pretty basic. Let's see what's up here. I know we're just like hanging out in the tutorial right now, but it's kind of cool. Let's go back. Return to difficulty selection. That's nice. We want to go this way. Portal to Astral Equinox. What's this? Travel to Astral Equinox to pass this gate. Yeah. Maybe that's like a level select, I'm guessing. I haven't done that much in this game yet. I like that you have to like die in the tutorial to get out of evil difficulty, pretty much. The Selenic Stronghold. Again, I really like these textures. These green rocks are like straight out of the Doom skybox. It kind of feels like a Thief level because we're approaching it from a very weird angle. And we can kind of see the whole space before we get into it, which is a very Thief thing to do. Now, since I played this already, I know that there's a sword down here. Whisperer's Edge. And if I press tab, we can see the secrets, kills, and all that stuff, just like you would expect. The sword is pretty cool, and it shoots beams at these guys. Otherwise, we've got an axe just to start out with, and we'll pick up that magic staff here pretty quick. Gonna be running around and picking up health and mana. That's kind of one of the differences in this game. In Dusk, you only had ammo. And this game kind of takes after Hexen, I think, or Heretic. Which also had mana, I think, instead of ammo. It's basically the same thing. But, you know, flavor. I was trying to get 2 with 1 shot there. I don't know if you can, but I like the way these orbs float and kind of move up and down. Yeah. The Azure Orb. From the Sacred Waters, the Azure Orb was formed. Kind of shoots in like a pulsing burst. they kind of home in on the enemy that you're aiming at, like in the general direction. So this kind of setup is pretty familiar to me right now because it's very similar to what is used in a Quake episode called Dimension of the Past, which was kind of a unofficial episode 5 made for Quake by one of the Machine Games devs. So it was fairly official. But this layout is really similar to that game because that game has a lot of this hub and spoke kind of design where you can see the goal, you can even see one of the keys that you need to pick up, and you can see the paths that you have to take. You just don't know what's going to be in those paths. But this is laid out so that the player knows exactly what they're supposed to do and try and eliminate a lot of confusion that I guess is associated with some hub and spoke levels. Or like you get so far into a level that you don't remember what you're supposed to do anymore because you've had to go through so many other steps. So hopefully the player, from seeing this, should know and remember whenever they come back to this hub that, like, oh yeah, this is what I'm trying to do. Even if you kind of forgot along the way, when you come back here, you're like, oh yeah, I didn't find that key yet. Or I did find that key and maybe I can open that. So we need to find these two keys, which I'm just going to refer to as gold and silver keys because that's what they are in Quake, I guess. So let's go this way first. I haven't actually beaten this level yet, like I said. Hello. I really like the look of these models too. There's like they're meant to be chunky, but they still look good. We've got some secret health. These are first airborne enemies. We're gonna see a lot of, I think. Ow. So yeah, so far this is pretty easy. You can kind of just back up and take care of these guys. We have to jump into the water because it's mandatory for every level for games like this. Because level designers love to hide secrets in the water areas. Here we go. Picked up a giant soul. Which I don't know. I think that gave us mana. I'm not sure what that did. But there's more health in here too. You need it. Pretty nice secret. I don't know if there's another one. We actually... Yep, we can jump up here. We didn't miss anything. Except for whatever that is. Small soul. Yeah, that's mana. Okay. I really like this space with the bridge. You can kind of see what's going on above you. And come this way, and as you move forward, more of this stuff gets revealed and your view kind of tightens. That's a nice effect. As you're moving through here, you get this wide view, and then it kind of closes in. Yeah, it's nice. Something to try. Oh, I heard it, dude. There we go. Something I've noticed about New Blood's level designs is that sometimes they get pretty meandering and it's hard to kind of figure out where you're supposed to go. Or you get, like there's not a lot of direction to them. I noticed that with Dusk anyway. And I would get lost in the levels pretty often. So I'm hoping that has improved a little bit in this game, although I think I have heard that it still does have that same problem in spots. So we'll see how good it is. And I like that they just put pickups in all these little nooks and crannies that I'm just naturally trying to explore. At least I get rewarded for doing that. It's a very Nintendo kind of thing to do. If you play Mario Odyssey, there'll be areas where it doesn't look like you're even supposed to go, and then you hop up there and there'll be invisible coins because they just put them there for the few people that are actually going to try to do it. Water and blood. Soul and fire. Like this is one of those cases where it looks like this should go somewhere else, but it really doesn't. Like we're supposed to go up this tower instead. I kind of like this space. It's simple. And that's that spiral staircase we saw before. These spike torches are nice. I'm not sure what you even call this kind of architecture. So I don't think you would call it Gothic. It's like too simple to be Gothic, but maybe that's kind of what they're going for. Jump over here. Oh, this is kind of like a mini boss. Got him. Overkill. Get some mana back. Sweet. And here's our first key. And I remember, yeah. This is about as far as I got before, actually, so. Cool, and then you can just drop down, and then we can run back to the hub instead of... You take a little damage, but we don't have to go through... Like, we don't have to backtrack through that tower or the bridge or anything. Press tab to see level stats. Hey, thanks, game. Only gotten 2 out of 9 secrets so far. There's quite a lot of them. Oh, it actually tells you how many messages you found, too. That's nice. Yeah, let's just keep going. I'm not going to try to find all the secrets or anything. But if I feel like there might be a secret around, we'll go for it. They kind of looks like the Quake symbol. But just upside down. That's interesting. Oh yeah, we went this way already, didn't we? I apologize. We're going to go back this way. To find... Oh, and in case you were wondering, after you get the gold key and you could try this door, half of it will drop. And then it'll go back up. Also, if I forgot to mention, if you right-click, it'll kind of power up your shots for whatever weapon you're using. And then you do a lot more damage. Oh, hello. Kind of looks like that wall is breakable, but it's just the texture. See if there's anybody else in here. Nope. Tiny soul. Seems like an arena. Yeah. Sweet. Oh, hello. Not too bad so far. Looks like we've got like a button on a pedestal, maybe. This does feel like more intentional than some of Dusk's levels, which is nice. I like this dropping floor a bit. This is kind of a common trope in older FPS too. I don't know what they even call this, like turbo mode or something. I forgot. Oh, here's a secret. It's appreciated. Looks like there might be another one. Maybe. I guess not. Just kind of the way that lip extends out into the water. It looks like there might be something under it, but there's not. Huh. Fire upon the red rune above. Also a Quake thing. I know they can't really do much about it, but it seems like these messages pop up just when I'm like a little too far away. Maybe there's a setting for that, I don't know. Ooh, I like this. Not sure what it's supposed to be, just like a weird window. Huh. Makes a really nice shadow on the ceiling though. That's really cool. That's probably why they made that window. I don't know. Huh. This nice curve on the stairway is really cool too. Wow. I wonder how many times they use that texture. Probably not many. I'm sure we'll see it again though. If they're gonna put that much work into a texture. Hello. Yeah, these enemies aren't too bad so far, but there does become a wider variety later on. So now we got both keys, autosaved. Oh, I didn't go right, I forgot. Oh, it's okay. And we've got another narrow bridge that we saw earlier when he destroyed the bridge. Just jump over. Yep, here's that texture again. And just in case you didn't pick up the sword earlier, you can finally grab it at the end here. I'm assuming this is the end of the level. Definitely feels like it. Anybody else? What does it say? Use the Whisper's Edge wisely. It may strike many foes at once. Okay, so that's how it does work. And then we jump over here. Is this the end? Nope. I feel like using the sword now. I'll try not to jump off here. It's hard to hit these guys with the sword, though. I think it's mainly meant for the ground enemies. It's kind of a weird space just to have for, like, two guys to fight. It's probably a lot worse on normal, or on hard. I just keep backing out, but this feels a little exploity. I'm not sure if he knows how to get through the door. Definitely not very well. You see, I've got tons of mana and still plenty of health so far. But I'm expecting the next level to not be nearly as nice to us. I don't know what that is. Looks like another giant health thing. Like a mega health type thing. Maybe. Hey, Ashton, how's it going? Yeah, I think this game is cool too. I don't know how we get up there though. Here's another switch. Do we have to hit it with the sword, I guess? I know, I still hit it with the rod anyway. Nothing changed back here when I did that. Okay, so before I was wondering if this space was only going to be used for that fight, but it looks like we're going to keep ascending by moving this platform up, which makes more sense. Oh, this room's cool too. Like, there's a lot of set pieces so far. I wish that it was just a little bit more cohesive. I'm just, like, nitpicking, probably. What is that? Hope I don't die. Okay, so we can just walk out of here. Yeah, they use that same kind of... It's not like stained glass, but it kind of has a stained glass effect. Glass Effect, the little-known sequel to Mass Effect. Platform to position... Platform to Bastion of the Blue Moon. Okay. I like how that disc just kind of dropped out of the sky. Here we go. Yeah, we still only got 3 out of 9 secrets. And some achievements. Killer, Scholar, award for reading all messages on walls, award for killing all enemies. Oh, cool. I like that they give you that at the end. So you could definitely do a 100% run. I'm sure they exist already. Yeah, this looks, already it looks a little bit more complicated. It's kind of ribcage looking pillars. I just like these green rock canyons a lot. It really remind me of the Doom 2 skybox or whatever it is. Here we go. Yep, there's that shape or that texture is just gonna keep coming back. That's a really cool door. And like one side fell before the other. That was nice. Hello. You can make enemies in Quake do that too. You have to use like a jump trigger brush, I think is what it's called, and you just like place it in front of wherever the monster is moving, and then when they hit it, they'll jump. But otherwise, they can't jump. It's just an interesting quirk of Quake's engine. But you can totally do that kind of stuff. So it feels pretty appropriate. That's the same Azure Orb. I guess, I'm wondering if they designed it so that you could play these from, it's not pistol start, but it would be like axe start without any other weapons. I'm guessing that's probably how they thought about it, because that's also another old school FPS thing. It's like you always have to design your level so it can be completed without playing any other levels or bringing any other gear in. Basically from nothing, even if it's really hard, it's supposed to be beatable. Made the gold key for this room. It's pretty obvious with the gold light here and the trim. It's nice. It's also the only yellow looking light here, or orange light, where everything else is kind of this white blue light. So even if I don't remember how to get back here, I'm definitely remembering what this room is for, or what this key is for. Or door, rather. Space is huge, though. I like the reflection on the floor. With this, like, it's a pretty simple checkerboard pattern. I kind of wish these checkerboard, like these checker squares, were a little bigger, because I don't really buy that they're these tile sizes. I don't know. They're about the same size as the bricks, though. They're really big spaces. Hello. Oh, this is really nice too. You can kind of get a glimpse here. The music going on here is a lot different in tone too than the last level. This looks like a secret. Or it could be critical path, we don't know. Of course, there's an enemy down here. Or a few. Oh, hello. Overkill. I wasn't sure if he was running. I think his pathing just freaked out, but it looked like he was running away. This space is really nice. The reflections from the water. Like, it felt like we were being sneaky by getting into here, but it seems like this is probably required. Whatever this thing is. Torch power-up. Okay, so now basically it's like the night vision goggles in Doom or whatever. sure there's something similar in Heretic. I haven't played enough Heretic. Oh, I keep hitting, like, right-click accidentally, too. What is this? Oh, I was gonna say, this looks like... Why would this room be here if it wasn't gonna work? Yeah, these ricocheting blades are really cool. Is this a button? It is a button. Oh, it's just for the elevator. Okay. Can we go down here? Oh, it looked like water, but it's not. And our torch power-up ran out, which is unfortunate. But it looks like we get a trident in here. So that's exciting. Secret power-up. Trident secret power reveals with overkill. Oh, okay. Neat. I like the look of this thing a lot. Is this the planet shooting thing? It's not, I don't think. Yeah, it's like the lightning gun. Sort of. The rocket launcher in this game basically shoots orbs that look like planets. It's really cool. And then like the powered up version shoots stars. It's a really cool idea. Okay, we got more swimming. I'm gonna keep looking for swim secrets. We've got kind of a current in here too, it feels like. Or at least like I'm more floaty in the water, so I kind of slip around. It's kind of a weird physicsy thing. Compared to like, I don't think this happens in Quake. I don't think like you carry momentum. I could be wrong though. Where are we going? Kinda... This is what I mean about New Blood's level design, is like a lot of the time I'll just get lost. And it doesn't like feel intentional. It just feels like, well, I'm lost now. Like, am I supposed to jump up here? This doesn't seem like it's designed, but I can. Now I just kind of want to do it again. It was like really difficult. Yeah, see, like, am I supposed to be here right now? I kind of doubt it, because I can't even, yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we'll head back. Jump. Well, that was the secret room. So where else didn't we go? Oh, I didn't know that torches hurt you. Actually, can we break through this? No. I like that this is just like a really flat texture too. That's very old school. I mean, there's some amount of depth to it, but this is how we make it in Quake 2. It's just like we make the brush 1 pixel thick and put the texture on it. So, well, this door doesn't work either. Huh. Well, I guess we're just gonna leave. See, I feel like that's... Either I missed something or that section didn't have enough payoff. Can we not even jump out? Okay. Jumping out is still weird. But it's fine. Let's do more stuff. I keep picking up green manus. So we came through here. We're just gonna follow the trail of bodies. I like that the bodies don't disappear after you kill them too. That's nice. We didn't pick up the gold key yet. Green manus. Totally go down there too. Hello. Oop. Finally fell off there. I wonder if you can get some of these doors to open. Oh, this is nice. This is a good view. Ooh, he blocked my sword swing. Feels like we're like Jedi, sort of. The different colored lights. Okay, we opened a door. I always feel smart when I land it and I kind of predict where the enemy's going to be, even though they basically just move in straight lines towards you, so it's pretty easy to predict. I like that these doors opened up eventually, though. I don't think I've been able to kill two with one sword swing, though, yet. Maybe that only works with the powered-up version. Oh god. Okay. This level's definitely harder than the first one, though. Wow. I really like his different swings. It's really cool. Overkill. Oh, we didn't use the trident yet. I guess we should do that. Nice. Press Alt Fire. Okay, so now it's just basically a lightning gun. Or the Thunderbolt, I guess is what it's actually called. Oh, and then it does chain lightning too. That's cool. So that's actually a thing that was supposed to be in Quake, but they didn't have enough time to implement. If you look at the weapons for Quake, all of them have a powered-up version except for the Thunderbolt. Like, there's the nail gun, there's the super nail gun, there's the shotgun, super shotgun. There's a grenade launcher and the rocket launcher, but there's only, like, the Thunderbolt doesn't have an improved version. It's just a Thunderbolt, but they meant to put in, like, a chain lightning gun too. I think I heard that from Xbox Ahoy's video. So it's kind of cool that they put it in here. Those who would worship the sun are blind. I like these like meaningless little lore bits. They don't really add very much, but they're kind of funny. This looks ominous. Yeah, this texture just keeps coming back under different lighting. Oop. Yeah, I keep activating these things. Accidentally. Oh, hello. Seems like I definitely have enough mana to just keep using this thing, so... Oh, there's an army. This thing has a pretty long range, too. Trying to pick up more mana and stuff. This feels pretty precarious fighting without much guardrails. It doesn't seem like these enemy combinations are working out too well in the game's favor. I mean, like, all I'm really being forced to dodge is the grenades. And they're just all kind of clumping together instead of moving in different ways. And they're also getting stuck on this geometry a lot, like, they couldn't move around the lantern or anything. I don't know. Maybe some of the... There'll probably be better examples of encounter composition later on, but it's just one thing I'm noticing. Here's our key, finally. It's like, I bet a lot of players get this far and they're like, what's the key for? I don't remember a door. I'm gonna go down here first. Not much down here, huh? It's kind of disappointing. I don't know if we were supposed to fight stuff down here or what. I like the crescent moon symbol as like the logo for this game, though. Sort of. It's not the actual logo, but it's like the call sign. There's two of those guys? Man. Well, we're gonna use the chain lightning for sure. The explosions into the blood and bits. It's pretty good. I like that sound when you pick them up too. It's really satisfying. It's kind of like if you played the the new version of Rise of the Triad reminds me of that. That game wasn't like super good, but it was kind of a cool remake. I definitely didn't finish that one. Okay, so now we can head back with our gold key. I think this connects back to where we were before, yeah. You can sort of bunny hop in this game, I think. Oh, there's some more. I don't need more health or mana. I don't know why I keep going for it. Probably because I feel like I have to. There, got some blue mana. Well, this guy's like totally stuck. Yeah. Got our key. Legendary soul. Definitely gonna blow it here. I really like this lift here. I'm not feeling like I have to switch weapons very often, but now I get it. Like the red or the green mana is for some weapons, and the blue mana is used by other weapons. So that's kind of how they force you to switch. Otherwise, I think you could just stay with whatever your favorite weapon was the whole game. That's kind of nice that and interesting that they have like two different kinds of ammo for these magic weapons. This music's not super memorable, but I think it works out pretty well. So it doesn't seem like they can do friendly fire, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen them hurt each other yet, I don't think. I could totally be wrong though. These big guys with the stabs are definitely hard to handle. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's like a pit down here. This looks ominous. Oh, another one. See, this is nice. We have to fight one of these guys in a really tight space. Where he does really well. And a lot of my weapons take a long time to fire. What does this say? Passageway to Vault of Midnight. Yeah, I'm definitely missing secrets in this one. This level is huge. Oh, this is where we were before. Okay. I still don't know what that other area is about, though. This one. Like maybe there's a switch somewhere. Or maybe this is just the area that you fall into if you go over that bridge. That's probably all this is, really. It's just like meant to get you back up. There's probably a secret in here somewhere. But we got the main one, which is like the trident one. Which isn't critical path, but it's like if you miss the trident, then you kind of have to try to miss that room, I guess. If you have the torch on. The Vaults of Midnight. I don't know how many levels there are in this game. There's a fair amount, though. Whoa, this is like a totally different texture set. That's cool. Definitely hitting them at the same time. Here's the sword again. more kind of confined space. Oh, it looks like different textures. Maybe it's just different lighting. I don't know if we've seen that rock texture yet, though. Yeah, this is really cool. It's like a church built into the rock or something. I keep walking over the fire. Oh. Finally got me back down to 100 health. Is there a secret? Yep. Kind of a silly secret, but secret nonetheless. Easily kill yourself by going through the torches. They put the trident up here too, huh? What's it say? Our leader, guardian of the moon, he now dreams of death and pain. Did this move? I thought I saw this. Never mind. It's a regular door. The Volt Ride. Or Volt Ride, I guess. It's got a really long range. I'm gonna switch to the staff actually because it homes. Seems like the staff is kind of like the shotgun. Like it's just good in every situation. Or the Azure Orb, I should say. Mainly because it homes. But I ate that blast to the face. Here's some health. Some more flying guys. Definitely hear them. Oh, there's definitely an ambush here. Got a blue mana. Or a full blue mana, rather. Is there an enemy here? Yeah. I heard him. Sound in this game is pretty good. Sound design and music so far. Kind of creeping through here to try and make sure I don't miss anything. I feel like there's probably secret triggers around here somewhere or something. That looks cool back there. Oh, this might kill me. Yeah. Whoops. Oh man, I have to start all the way back. Sorry guys. I was kind of hoping it would autosave. At least a little bit better. I don't think that insta-kill thing was telegraphed very well, but... oh well. I gotta get the secret again. Should be able to get through here pretty quickly again. Use our old friend the Volt Ride. Definitely should have jumped over that, I think. I don't know what this like protagonist name is. Is he like the medieval guy, like the Quake guy and the Doom guy, or just the evil guy? I could go with evil guy. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, this base looks nice. I like how they like stand in place and get shocked a bit before they die. Although every time they do it, like makes me wonder if they're actually gonna die. In Quake, the enemies tend to flinch a lot more before they die. Like, look at that death animation. This guy. Yeah, if you're not careful, you could definitely die in this space pretty quick. Did I go back here before? Oh yeah, I did. It's like a nice purple light. This looks like a trigger, maybe. No? Yeah, so this is the instant kill thing. It's very weird to put here, I think. Because you wouldn't even know it's here unless you look down. It looks like there's a secret there, which I don't know what it does. I don't really see the need for an instant kill pit here. One that it hasn't been in the game so far. It's kind of a weird way, like a weird place to introduce it. To me, anyway. Alright, we're just gonna keep going. I'll try not to worry about secrets too much. Midnight, moonlight, sun be gone. And I'll save. Quick saved. I don't want to quick save too much, so I don't think we'll have to in this game so far, but if it gets harder, then I'll get a little scummy. Ooh, this is nice. The music changed. I like all the music cue changes too. You don't see that in a lot of games like this. It certainly helps to build up the tension. Looks like there's another new weapon over there too. Oop, didn't mean to drop down, but now we're in it. Oh gosh. I might be stuck. Oh man, that sucks. There we go. Yeah, like I think this game is pretty polished, but it just there's some parts like, it's not perfect by any means. But you know, small team. They turned this around like fairly quickly after Dusk came out, I think too. I'm really excited for Ion Maiden to come out. I'm still not used to calling it Ion Maiden. Because Iron Maiden's legal team had to be dicks, but... It's not like they made up that phrase, but whatever. Still works. And you know, if you're that team, it's like, what do? You could keep fighting it forever. Alright, so yeah, this is the planet shooting rocket launcher. And like the planets change every time. It's really cool. I like how the narrator or whatever laughs every time you pick up a weapon too. Jeez. The explosions are so good. Overkill. I like that the game tells you when you're doing overkill too, so you can kind of strategize or change weapons if you need to. Oh, so these don't home. Okay, is this... I was wondering if it was like poison water at first. Full health, yay! What keeps exploding me though? Oh, it's that guy. Can you rocket jump in this game? Oh yeah, you can. Nice. Well, that opens up a lot of possibilities. There's probably like secrets further back in this level that I could get to with rocket jumping too or something. Or maybe him being up there is meant to show me that I can rocket jump. I'm not really sure. I can't reach it. Oh, okay. Interesting. It's a good place for, like, they're using the grenaders just like how the ogres are used in Quake. It's pretty obvious. They, like, move and shoot in pretty much the same way, too. I don't think the enemies are, like, all that menacing, except for the big ones. Well, this is nice, too. Like, this is... I mean, maybe, like, the only look to the outside that we've gotten in this level so far. That I've noticed, anyway. It's the only time we've seen the skybox, so... Nice to see where that lighting's coming from. So we saw this earlier, right? Yeah, we saw this space before. Game autosaved here, that was nice. Oh, so it wasn't a secret. Yeah, these enemies just keep in... Well, I thought he was stuck, but I guess they weren't triggered yet. Okay. And then... this pit is still here. Minor soul. How are we doing on secrets? 2 out of 6? By the moon, I feel worried. That's kind of like a little portal handwritten message, like by the Rat Man or whatever. So it's definitely not like the same... it's not the same person that's been writing like the very flowy, pretentious messages. This looks like a secret. Nice. I'm trying to look for more of those switches. I like that they're not just a texture and they actually like modeled a button basically. I'm sure we missed a ton of stuff back there, but we're gonna go down. This is nice. It's like looks visibly moist. There's like this kind of moldy mildew on some of these bricks. It's nice. It's like I think you could do in Quake, but it would be difficult to achieve this look for sure. Like I'm sure it's been done, but it would be really meticulous and tedious to do. I'm sure it still was, but there might be a better way to do it. And that's probably why there aren't very many of these steps. You know, like you can see there's maybe a couple dozen of these that are half and half. But this transition is really nice. And then we go from completely green brick, from gray, like half green, half gray to here. It's nice. Yeah, nice spiral going up. Ooh, this space is totally cool too. Got the green and blue orbs. We can see our logo. Unfortunately, these enemies I don't think can climb up here. So, I'm sure there's more though. We do have our alt fire ready, so I'll probably use the chain lightning here. Although we could take out a bunch with the sword, I'm sure. Unlike the lightning gun in Quake, it doesn't matter if you're in water, you can still fire it and it's not going to kill you, so I'm glad they didn't bring that over. one of the sillier things in Quake. Keep waiting for there to be a bigger ambush here. So far it's just these guys. Nope. Yeah, there's a nice little sound effect when they die from the lightning gun. I'm just gonna keep calling the lightning gun from the Volt Ride. There's a button. Looks like this might open up. And now the music's very somber again. You can look up into this space. Oh, I was expecting that to release more enemies, but it's just a ramp. Another spiral staircase. It's very similar to the last one. Switch to the sword now, I guess. Yeah. These guys seem like they're moving faster than the other ones. Like, this sewer is huge compared to the size of me and the enemies. It's just massive. It's going up all kinds of weird angles here. Oh, this is nice. I really like this climb. It's very, like, abstract. Not a lot of visual differences between the sections, but... it's nice. It would kind of suck to die here and repeat this part over and over. Then we go from blue to purple, and like there's these orange highlights. Lots of health. Ooh, these moving platforms too. That's cool. Yep. Oh, I think his attack's home too a little bit. I'm gonna try and grab all his health. Can't get that one. They're like getting caught on the moving steps. Or if you can get that. Well, probably can't die from being crushed in this game because it didn't work in the tutorial, so I'm gonna assume it's not gonna work anywhere else, but... or not the tutorial, in the level select. We got 3 of these with like an upside down one. Crescent moon. Yes, this room looks really nice. It's like pretty square, but how they lit it makes it pretty obvious where you're supposed to go, where you are in the room. And now we're back above this space again, huh? We did all that climbing just to come back here. It's kind of funny. Oof. Try and find some more enemies to shoot. Oh well. The solar acolytes think they are so great. Yeah, it seems it's now like these messages are commenting on the people that wrote the other messages, which is interesting. cool. They like put like one of this, like a ruddy symbol next to like a really fancy one. I wonder why they did that. It's just an interesting choice. I guess they were set up back here. Yeah, it just looks weird, like like outside of the context of this, the rest of this wall. It's like they put a really nice one next to the boring one. This is nice. So we definitely got a silver key. I don't think we ever saw a door that I needed it for, did we? Maybe I didn't, I just missed it. Oh, this... I think I was supposed to try that door before. And I just didn't. It takes a long time to switch weapons in this game, so I'm kind of... discouraged from doing it. Not too hard to even bring down a group of those dudes. Kind of feel like I should have played on hard, but we'll see. Got all the kills, half the secrets. It's not bad. The Lunar Sanctuary. I like the moon theme. It's nice. We're gonna see this symbol like a million times, but... Oh, there's a secret. I don't know what that did. Now there's like no music. There's just this kind of atmospheric humming going on. What did that switch do, though? Oh, nice. That's cool. All that was good is gone. Use these items to defeat the Guardian. Okay. If you say so. Oh, so this is like setting us up for a boss. Yeah, very clearly. I've seen this boss in like trailers and reviews too. You'll never guess what he looks like. We can see his health bar too, just like in Dusk. I like his staff a lot. And his attacks kind of just fly around the room. I like the animation he does when he swirls around too. I'm not going to pick this up, that mega health up yet. It's getting kind of hard to dodge these though. I don't know if I can shoot his attacks. Maybe the sword can though. I guess we'll try it. Oh, he did it. I guess he's dead. Sweet. Got our health. This is a neat boss. Yeah, like so far this game hasn't been difficult. But I say that as someone who's played a lot of these kind of games, I guess. I am by no means all that good at Quake, though. I'm still kind of learning. Okay. Neat. Was there a secret? Oh yeah, we got it. Oh. See, I wish these lifts wouldn't go back down automatically. It's fine. These look like they could be like phases of the moon or something. Yeah, it just keeps like going back up and down. Really like this effect. It's kind of trippy. Like if you stare at it for too long, your eyes hurt. But Explorer. Oh, that's what you get if you get all the secrets in a level. Nice.
Welcome back, champion.
Gateway of the Ancients. Oh, now we're back. So that was like the end of the first episode, because we had a boss. Press tab for portal locations. Oh, nice. Portal to Astral Equinox completed. Visit the 2 worlds to proceed. And 2 worlds is... So now we can open this one, I think? Yeah. So it looks like there's 4 episodes, just like in Quake, or 5 maybe? Sacred Path, that was our difficulty choice, so... 3, 4, 5, yeah. Maybe 5. Domain of the Sentinels. Well, I think that's a pretty good place to call the end of the stream. But thank you very much for watching, if you tuned in. This was fun. So I'm going to try and stream Friday nights. I think that's my plan going forward. It's just the best night out of the week for me to stream. And doing more than one stream a week is just really difficult to find time for right now. So seems to be working out for some people, though. So I think like once a week is pretty good. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.